hate puppies. It's good podcast.
I feel threatened.
It's good to be back.
Yes. I wish you were the producer. Did you see how I faded that in? Unfortunately. That took some last-second tweaking.
Woo!
That's always good when you start the podcast, and it just starts with a moment of terror. My favorite feeling. That sinking feeling when you recognize, I've blown it right out the box. Now, I could have gone back and fixed it.
Maybe.
But no, it's not how it's happening. You know why? Because this is Inside the Pallet House. We do it live.
Welcome.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Pallet House. Hope you had a great week, and hope you're gearing up for an even better weekend. You're catching us on the front end of a double. It's always interesting. So this one will be a little, well, the next one's the one you have to worry about. This one should be perfectly fine. Inside the Pallet House, the only podcast dedicated to solving first world problems, and of course, helping you figure out what beer to drink this weekend or what beer to avoid this weekend. I don't know which way these ones are going to cut.
We'll find out.
TBD, right?
Yeah.
TBD. So we got Stu back in the house tonight.
Yeah. Sorry, listeners.
They've had enough Stu-free episodes. Stu, you were going to mangle something?
No. I'm just going to sit back and watch the train wreck happen.
I want Stu to. We need a segment where Stu just reviews movies that are like 30 years old. He gives us a synopsis because the last one, The Field of Dreams, went so well.
Dude, if by so well you mean the amount of feedback from listeners, yes.
Yeah.
We did get a favorable amount of feedback from listeners.
So it's really funny if I just screw up horribly and keep that track going. We get a lot of reviews and a lot of comments.
You know, Stu, I think you have figured out the job. Yes, that's perfect.
I know my place.
Do you ever listen to the Dan Le Batard show?
A couple times.
Do you know who Stugotz is on that show? His
Stugotz.
sidekick?
Yeah.
All right. You're Stu. You're our Stugotz.
But no, you know, Stu's on to something, though. We don't get we knock it out of the park. You hear from nobody.
Nothing.
Stu
You
breaks
fumble
his
something
ankle.
up, yeah.
And boom. Like,
That's true.
so thank you, Stu.
You're welcome. Train wrecks are my specialty, apparently.
I think today at some point Troy and I will just leave the room.
Oh yeah, that's always a hit.
Always a good thing. I'm actually a little better at that, I think, now. I'm ready to go.
I think so. Actually, we had some proof the other day that you actually did a pretty good job with that. He padded.
Yeah.
It was only about a 10-second pad, but no one noticed it.
No.
That's what we call a W.
And we'll take all the W's we can get.
And I do believe that same podcast, I think I got -5 points.
Well, that could be any podcast, but yeah, you did. We did have one a couple weeks ago where you racked up a few negatives.
But
we'll see how many negatives you get this week. What's your goal?
Over under 3.
Negative 3.
-3. We'll go with the -3.
You're not going to say you're going to get to the positive? Come on, where's the...
Because I got a feeling that I'll get, for anything positive, I'll get like 1 point. And then if I do something bad, it's like -5. Done. Erased.
We've been very gentle with you lately. I've only been taking one at a clip.
That's true.
I'm a
Appreciate
gentleman.
that. Yeah.
I'm a gentleman.
Not
Plus
a,
one
not a
for
scholar.
Stu to help Stu stay to the plus. Let's start him off 1.
You're just going to spot
I'm
him a
gonna
point?
Spot him a point.
It's like extra innings in baseball.
Yeah.
He gets a runner on
That's
second.
right. That's right.
Okay.
Or more like you're playing with a handicapped kid and you want to.
Do you like
Give
that
him
new rule?
All right, I'm giving the Stu getting 1. No, but we're gonna go with it. As far as the baseball conversation, heck yeah, I love that.
Get it done quicker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I like it. I hate it when a game. Actually, I don't mind it so much if I'm at home, but when you're at a game and they stop
Yeah.
serving beer in the 7th inning,
Yeah.
and then it goes to 15 innings, you're like, son of a bitch.
What was I saw yesterday? So the AAA and AA leagues and single A farms are always looking for something new and innovative to keep the crowd pleased or have fun at the game. And I can't remember where it was, but the bat boy was a dog.
Yeah, there's a
And it was trained to
I think they're in
go get
South
the ball
Carolina.
and come back every time I saw it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
This is
it's
minor
a
league.
Minor
Yeah,
league
yeah,
team.
yeah.
I also saw something funny. You brought that up. I watched a 6-minute thing on the ESPN app the other day about the I don't know, one of the minor league team, whatever, AA, AAA, don't know, down in Savannah, the Savannah Bananas.
Okay.
How they're the hottest ticket in town.
It's a great name.
Jeez.
They do all kinds of crazy games and gimmicks, and they pack out 4,000 people every game, and it's there's actually a clip of the guy going around. They let the players do their own walk up, and their catcher did this crazy, hilarious it was like a WWE promo as he walked to the plate.
So not just the music, but they can choreograph.
Walked up to the plate with a mic and spouting off all his greatest hits.
Yeah, no. I don't want it. I want them laser focused.
Hey, they're successful. They're winning.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue
Yeah.
with W's then. If they're winning, then they've created a culture.
Yeah.
Is what
Yeah.
what-
But
what
the
that is.
team name is great, and they have great uniforms. And
Our players perform choreographed dances every game.
oh, yeah, the
Britney
players who
Spears,
dances,
Michael Jackson, Toby Keith, you name it, they dance to it.
out on the
We're the
baselines
only
between-
baseball team to play in kilts.
They do all kinds
They
of
play
crazy stuff.
baseball in kilts. I'm loving the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
See
Okay,
this.
I'm back in.
Their
That's
signs say "Go
interesting.
Bananas," which is good. On
Well,
many
Boy, that's what it
levels.
should
yeah,
say.
Yeah,
That's what
but
it should
it
say.
means double entendre.
Yeah.
type thing.
I know. I
Their
got
foam,
it.
Yeah, yeah.
their foam fingers is a big banana instead of a finger.
These guys sound all right.
Yeah,
They have the most unique coaching staff in the world. They have a luchador, cowboy boots, and a 9-year-old and a grandma on staff.
They have a luchador, dude.
They have Savannah banana beer, split cream
Ooh.
soda, and the slippery banana, which is an alcoholic drink.
sounds like a. Cool
This is
front-
crazy. This is the baddest team going.
dude. They showed this dude, the spectator, in full gear, covered top to bottom in Savannah Bananas gear, and he was they were interviewing him. He's like, I didn't even like baseball until this team came to town. Now it's my favorite thing in the
Yeah,
world.
because it's not about the baseball
Yeah.
there. It's about the show.
So
it's what minor league baseball has to do,
So the
honestly.
GM, I forget the guy's name, but the GM who they hired, he basically read up on all things P.T. Barnum and Walt Disney, and was basically
that was his angle.
yeah, and he wears a yellow tux to the games, in a yellow top hat. He's a showman for sure.
Dude, I'm all in on this.
Yeah.
And it
I
says
want to
that-
go see a Savannah Bananas game.
It says they give back to the stadium. So we gave the stadium back to the fans, and we're the first.
They got rid of all the advertising.
Yeah, there's no
on the-
it's ad-free ballpark.
Oh, all the food and beverages are included in ticket
It's
price.
it's one-stop shop on the
Even
ticket
a
too.
slippery banana. I mean, that sounds like a pricey
I'm
drink.
sure there's a catch there.
I'm saying
obviously.
food and beverages is soda and hot dogs.
Yeah.
which is fine.
Or burgers, dogs, chips,
yeah, but you
peanuts.
can't give away beer
No.
because I could go in there and make them lose money. Is that a Savannah banana tidy whitey
That's awesome.
and toilet paper.
with a banana right on the the sensitive area?
Is it a Savannah banana hammock?
Oh,
It's
where
just the
is those?
Savannah banana hammock.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't have to. You
Double
don't
it up.
banana twice. It just gets.
That's on me.
that
That's
gets
my
weird.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I made
the-
it weird.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
the outside wall just says "Go Bananas."
Yeah.
There is
These
no
guys are
doubt
great.
the next time I'm in Savannah, if it's during season, I'm going.
Well, you're gonna try to. They sell out.
I'm sure there's a secondary market.
Yeah.
I could get my hands on some tickets.
Probably.
I want to see this Savannah. Stu? Who are they a minor league team for? Who's their big league counterpart?
Let's see.
Give them a minute.
Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, because I wasn't looking at that.
But yeah, it's pretty neat. Probably YouTube 'em or something. It's a 6-minute video I saw on the ESPN app. Probably on YouTube and check out.
Who do
The
you
listeners.
Who do you think the Savannah Banana feed into?
They might not feed into anybody. It might be one of those independent leagues.
Ooh, that would be even crazier. I'm going with their
Coastal Plain League.
what?
Yeah.
So this is
What is this nonsense?
it's a 16th North Carolina college. Oh yeah. So we have one of these down in Hopewell. It's the
That's
summer. It's a summer league.
The pepper.
Yeah, it's the college players that they don't get paid, but they're playing to showcase, but they can go back to school.
Because they didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Right.
So now they still have eligibility, right? No, I guess not if you get paid to play.
Yeah.
You can get paid on your likeness for NCAA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Who knows? I don't know all those new NCAA rules. It's going to be shady, though. Shady stuff will happen.
Yeah, but it's still a step up from the level of shady that we had just a year ago.
It's always been shady.
Yeah, but now I'm saying it's a little less shady.
Yeah.
Because there'll be some people getting paid legally.
Yeah.
True.
And there'll be other people still.
Have we talked about this on here?
No, we have not.
Okay. Because
Holy shit. Sorry.
Go ahead.
$45 for one ticket, open seating. That includes all you can eat hamburger, hot dog, chicken sandwiches, popcorn, cookies, chips, Coca-Cola products.
That's
That's
fantastic.
a good deal. Because you can't eat a normal amount of food for that price at a ballpark.
Did it say peanuts? Just popcorn and okay.
Yeah. There's no peanuts because
Peanut
of allergies.
It's ridiculous.
But it says you will get an email on game day with instructions on how to pick up your bottomless booze pass.
How much extra is that?
It doesn't say.
This is awesome.
This is getting really good.
So don't. This paying these kids, I'm all for paying their likeness.
Yeah.
Like if they're in a video game or you're selling jerseys.
That's the NCAA
yeah.
rule. They can make money on their likeness.
Or if they want to do something third party, that's fine. But I think like Joe's Garage paying some kid 6 figures to come play football in Tuscaloosa is not going to be. And I don't know the rules fully, so maybe there's rules against this. I don't know, but it just sounds like a free for all. It sounds like certain players are already millionaires.
Well, I can certainly bury it now, right? Like I go, no. I paid him $1 million to be in this one ad.
Yeah.
And then that's how the booster gives the $1 million to the kid for his likeness. But really, it's because you got to come play here if you want the.
But what about some like
Hyundai account?
right tackle that's not getting paid $1 to
Sure.
protect the quarterback who's making $1 million?
Yeah, he should have been better.
No, the best right tackles in the world aren't going to make but so much money. Like
No, they're not till the pros. It's not, but it's not a perfect setup.
well,
It's always going to be the big receiver.
My
the
argument is
big-
always life isn't fair. I mean,
yeah, and it's not going to be. But
yeah,
a sport like baseball, like if you're mashing home runs, like anybody in any position, football is going to be the anomaly because the center is going to get no love. It's just how it is. But in a town that has like a big swim program, the best swimmer might actually make a little cash.
I think we talked about that. The one swimmer that reached out to Barstool Sports immediately when the law was when it first came across. Barstool sponsored
put a handful of students on.
Right, but the very first was a swimmer or a diver chick from some small college in like Michigan or something like that.
it was like, I'll be your first athlete, and they were like, sure.
Yeah, and then they went and got a bunch. We didn't get any calls.
We have not.
We haven't made any calls.
No.
Can't be but so angry when I'm putting zero effort in.
Yeah.
It's like, boy, I put no effort in. I got no response. It's weird.
But then that one cheerleader from LSU was like going to be a millionaire instantly just from like her Instagram following because she's smoking hot.
Yeah.
From her OnlyFans?
Did you see what OnlyFans
Yeah.
decided?
I did. That's kind of why I brought it up.
I don't understand how that's going to fly. I really don't. And I don't know why they would approve that.
Well, I would.
Well, so
imagine-
people that don't know, so we can
Yeah.
let's take a step
yeah.
back. OnlyFans has
What's
always
OnlyFans?
been OnlyFans has always been a site where somebody can sign up and they can produce whatever content they want, and if you choose to pay that person to view the content, then you can. So we could have an OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and we would let people in to watch the podcast be recorded or something like that. But what
you
a lot
can't-
of women did was just turn this into.
I don't
an
think it's
easy-
just women. I
Well,
mean,
and men,
yeah.
sure. Doing.
But
a
if you
slow
go on
jerk.
OnlyFans right now without a paid subscription, you will only see those people that are posting without wanting to get paid.
Yeah, because you put a little teaser out there.
Yeah.
Like I'll pull my shirt up a little, show my belly button, but I won't
I've
go all the way
never
up.
been to OnlyFans because from what I gathered before I read the article, it was basically an amateur porn site that you had to pay to see anything.
Well, that's what it became very quickly.
But in reading the article, that was never what it was meant for. It was meant for artists, musicians.
Right.
Yes.
the to like have one-on-one direct connections with their fans. So like, say I play guitar and I make music and I can't get a record company to, I can just skirt all that and go through the OnlyFans
Yeah,
site.
and I pay $10 a month, and now I have unlimited access to everything
Yeah.
you put out there, and I can watch it
Right.
and see you play.
But-
And you don't have to get a bazillion downloads like YouTube before they start
But like
sending ads at you.
OnlyFans,
Yeah.
the term OnlyFans to me is amateur pornography. Like that's just what I think of. Like
But that's because it devolved very quickly
Yeah.
into porn, and then sex
I mean,
workers being
very
able
quick,
to have
very quickly is an understatement. Like
immediate.
immediately.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what
Because
we
there was
do.
some
though, with
teacher
tech.
got fired from her job, and she wasn't even doing porn. She was just posting pictures of her in like nice, like business outfits, like literally.
Slut.
And kids were, but the problem was that there were kids in her classroom that were paying to be OnlyFans of hers. And
But
they
who
got, they
cares?
got wind of that.
Like,
Yeah.
who cares what she's doing? She's just that stuff's
Yeah.
crazy. I get it though. Like a teacher probably shouldn't be, doing porn on there. Like, I get that she could, but I'm
Yeah.
saying that's probably not the right. Like, if I was the principal of the school, I'd be like, Mrs. Jennings, I don't want you doing porn. That's kind of awkward.
Well,
Not the
I
best.
wouldn't care what my
example.
kids' teachers were doing, so long as they had nothing
Taught
to do
well.
with school. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you got to separate the whole like work and life thing because it can get real hairy there in today's world. Like with,
But-
what you should do and shouldn't do when you're not on company time.
I think back to
For
your
sure.
point, Troy, with the NCAA rule, regardless, prior to, I think OnlyFans wouldn't violate the old NCAA rule of if you're a college student and you put a picture of yourself on OnlyFans and it's your jersey,
Yeah,
your
that is
picture,
interesting,
'cause
right?
it's
'Cause
a
I'm allowed to work
subscription.
at McDonald's. I can make money. I just can't make money from
the school.
other means. Yeah.
It would violate NCAA rules. Everything violates NCAA rules.
Yeah, they want their cut. But
Yeah,
now
they want their
OnlyFans, as of what, the 1st of the month?
1st of October or something like
Is
that.
the
or
First of
Porn.
October
Porn.
will no longer have porn. But I did some research, and I could still go on there and flash my breasts.
Yeah, so from what I was reading in the article, they're going to basically prohibit pornography, but like allow nudity, but like not.
Is this the old I know porn when I
Yeah,
see
I
it
think so.
nonsense, though?
It's the no more video. It's going to be Playboy, Penthouse, pictures. That's it.
Which, that's cool.
Is it?
I don't know. I never went either.
yeah.
I wasn't paying to see somebody, do the act.
Yeah.
So,
But I did buy the magazines back in the day.
OnlyFans magazine?
My great grandfather subscribed to OnlyFans
Yeah, of course.
magazines, newspaper. It was a weekly. No, but like anybody younger than us isn't familiar with looking at still photos
The best.
True. That's true.
or even like still photos of an attractive lady in a bathing suit. you know,
Yeah.
like
Or trying to tweak the cable box when you didn't get HBO at
Yeah.
late night.
Absolutely stealing the Sears catalog as soon as it came in.
Yeah.
Just had the lingerie section hidden under your mattress.
Uh,
What are you doing in there? Oh, I'm looking at tools.
looking for toys for Christmas.
I remember if you could get the Victoria's Secret catalog coming in the mail,
Oh, that was gold.
That was
jackpot.
man.
Like, that was it. That was next level action.
That is the good stuff.
It was pretty sweet. It was pretty good.
so laughable now.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do.
Content is so easy these days. It's just
Yeah,
like,
if I got stuck with the Victoria's Secret actually, Victoria's Secret catalog I'll probably make do. The Sears catalog, though,
Yeah.
I'm going to get distracted by lawn tractors.
Yeah.
Because I'm an old man now.
Yep.
You know, I'll be like, ooh, look at the turning radius on that. Dude, is that a 36-inch deck?
oh, I had to put it. I had to put in new flooring and a new washer and dryer in our laundry room. And I looked at Aaron and I said, "This sucks. You know you're getting older when I got excited about a brand new washer and dryer."
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
You're like,
you officially suck. No, there's no value in that.
So I guess if you go to donate sperm these days, they just hand you an iPad and not any magazines.
Don't ever buy a used iPad from a urologist.
iPad.
Just a little pro tip for you.
What
I can't
happened there?
imagine they have iPads.
They
They
got to
gotta
give
have
you.
flat screens, right?
My understanding is there's videos and there's
Just like sitting at
magazines.
the end of a hotel bed.
Yeah,
and
just something awkward.
scrolling.
I mean, that's got to be so weird to walk in there and like see the nurse like have fun, and then like you walk out all awkward.
Yeah.
and
Shake
the nurse
their
is
hand.
like,
You'll never guess what I was doing in there. Oh, wait. You know exactly what I was doing in there.
I got away with one. I took a 3 in there.
Sir, that's why you're here.
Either way, shout it
Either
from the
way.
rooftops.
coming from
Nailed
Brendan's
it.
male nurse.
Yeah, high five, buddy. Oh, how the hell did that happen? Where
I
did?
don't know. But OnlyFans, so
That's
the,
how it
the
happened.
OnlyFans
Oh, yeah,
thing
makes sense.
in the article, because you know the headline obviously is grabbing attention. It's like OnlyFans are not allowed pornography. You're like, wait, what? So from my understanding, they need investors still, and the investors don't want to invest in the pornography game. But I'm like, OnlyFans, and I'm obviously not a business guy, but I'm like, or you can continue to print money like you're doing for free with no investors. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just. It seems so weird.
It's probably somebody came up with it. Somebody came up with the idea for OnlyFans, more than likely, but didn't have the capital to get it off the ground. So they looked for investors. And therefore, now there's a board, and they can't make decisions on their own. Or
Yeah,
leave
but they're
on their own,
doing.
but
They seem to be
Yeah.
doing all right.
yeah,
Well, my understa-
don't stop a good thing.
My understanding is it has something to do with protecting sex workers.
That's what they always say.
No, I know that's what they're saying, but
Yeah.
of course, unfortunately,
So
it's also going to screw over a bunch of sex workers and now make them go back out on the street to try
Yeah,
to
I was
find
gonna-
people.
I was gonna say,
and that's a
what's-
lot sketchier.
what's the determination of protecting?
Yeah, because probably a lot of the people
Yeah, I
on
know.
there
Are
are
you helping them?
from their own bedrooms, safe and sound, not doing all the shady underground stuff.
I mean, that's always the argument, right? Like
Yeah.
I can be safe, and but it just comes down to how puritanical your beliefs are. If you think sex workers are the scourge of the earth, then get rid of OnlyFans because it's helping them get out there.
Yeah.
But now it's going to force these people who are in that situation out. And I see it both ways. Like obviously there's people who have run away and they're hooked on drugs and they're in this horrible spiral. You got to get them out of that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
horrible. Or God forbid
Yeah.
some kind of human trafficking situation and like they're being forced to put on these OnlyFans and do these things. I mean that's the horrific side of it. But like
But what percentage is that?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. But like you find someone who's
And
not,
then you find
not
the,
hooked on
the
drugs.
professional.
Yeah, they're
that's
not hooked on
a
drugs. They're
teacher
doing
and does
okay.
this on the side.
Yeah, and like makes
For
a
a little
little
extra
money,
money.
and like I don't know how I'm not all that opposed to that. Like I'm
Yeah.
opposed to the seedy side of it, but it's like I guess I kind of see that how
Brendan's opposed to the $20 an hour. He likes the $400 an hour.
No, it's just like when we were in Amsterdam and you kind of saw some of this stuff. Like some of these women were just professionals. Like
Right.
I was talking to one guy because you had the red light district, which is a
Yeah.
little seedier. But then you can go into like little like neighborhoods and like you're in the neighborhood and all of a sudden there's a couple just red lights there. And that same woman would then come out and like go buy groceries and go about her day. And you're just like, this is a perfectly normal person who lives in a small town
Yeah.
whose profession just happens to be, hooking.
Yeah.
And
And I'm not like,
everybody in that small town's wife is okay.
shit, that wife, they come over to the bar. She comes over to the barbecue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's not ostracized. I'm sure she is by some,
Yeah.
but it's just a different level of understanding. And so,
It's all about what's acceptable.
So back to the OnlyFans.
yeah,
They're
sorry,
gonna-
I'm over
they're-
here on my soapbox.
They're going to tank, right?
Let whores whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, OnlyFans is definitely gonna fall apart some.
Yeah, because how many people want to see, me play custom ukulele songs?
Yeah.
Like,
Welcome to OnlyFans. Log in with your MySpace credentials.
yeah.
I was just saying this. They're going to be the MySpace of that genre.
That's exactly right. They're going downhill fast.
Do you have an Arrows account?
My MySpace is still dope.
They're going to, OnlyFans is going to go back to those investors and be like, hey, we got rid of all the pornography just like you asked us to do. Here's the numbers, and there's just a line at a 45-degree angle
Right,
straight down. And then the investor will be like, well, we're not going to invest with your shit company now. And they're going to be like, wait, what?
Remember that golden parachute we were talking about? It's not going to happen.
Yeah, give it 6 months. Now with more whores.
Yeah, they'll be backtracking that.
Exactly.
Now 2 for 1, OnlyFans.
They're gonna have to figure something out because I honestly thought that was their business model as well. Like that was a big part of it. You know, I wasn't.
Damn.
Yeah, I had no like.
I wasn't following Megan Thee Stallion
To
for
me-
her pancake recipe.
To me, OnlyFans was basically like when you say you Xerox something, like you photocopy something, but it's Xerox. Like to
Yeah,
me,
they
it was
had
like it was just all pornography. Like I didn't even know
I
there were
never
other
even,
things.
I never went on to OnlyFans, so I didn't know
Me
until
either,
I
but-
saw that article that there was like porn was prevalent on the site. I just knew that it was a place where you could pay to see whatever.
I wonder how much of a bump they've gotten in just the run up.
Oh, before they shut down?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I bet they got a pretty good bump.
Oh yeah, because everybody knows they're gonna be out of the game in a month and a half, so they gotta move as much product
Well,
as they can.
we've all seen the jokes. It's like great news, everybody. Your servers will be back October 1st.
Yes.
Because
I saw
OnlyFans
that.
is
Yeah.
shutting down. There may be some truth to that. We'll
Yeah.
see the OnlyFans ripple.
I saw a meme the other day that said they were talking about before GPS, you had to ask for directions, and it was a hooker outside of a door of a truck. Like a
Yeah.
guy had pulled up.
Yeah,
Yeah, officer, I was just asking for directions.
to Orgasmville. I think I found it. Now I get it. I had to go up, down, up, down.
Yes. Oh. So we'll see. Well, we'll be following that. That's interesting.
I would imagine so.
All I can think about is that meme where it's like the dude riding the bike, and the dude is OnlyFans, and then he just reaches around and sticks the stick in the front spoke.
Yeah.
Like that's what they're doing. They're just like, "Hey, we're moving along here."
We're doing
Let's,
great.
Who knows? Maybe it'll go back to its roots and people will start going. But
And kneecap
Gonna have to
themselves.
change names, right? I mean, I feel like OnlyFans is synonymous with pornography. Like,
but you've never been. You know, I've never been. Like I don't know.
But all that's going to happen is somebody's going to create the same platform, do the exact same thing, different name,
Yeah,
and
it's just gonna be like
not
X-
cancel it.
X fans.
Yeah.
Be like
Only Anns.
Yeah, you know, fans only.
Yeah, there you go.
For your eyes,
Perfect.
for your eyes only.
Yeah, it'll be. It could be done. It could be done.
Not OnlyFans.
Not OnlyFans. See, that works.
You don't have
too.
to be a fan. It's for everybody.
Yeah. Get OnlyFans and just sell fans.
Yeah.
Only customers, because that's what it is.
Look at the video of this blades. These guys are going fast.
Damn.
That's a big fan.
Is that Harbor Breeze? That's really nice.
Hampton Bay.
That's the one I'm looking for. Dude, oh man, know what I saw the other day? I saw the you guys ever heard of Shitty coolers?
Yes.
So, if I remember correctly, Shitty Coolers, they don't make coolers. They make stickers and gear that mocks the Yeti
Correct.
font. But they don't make coolers. At least that's what I know them.
Yeah, they always were more of a logo.
Yeah.
Was kind of their thing. And then that is how they started. We're coolers for your shitty cooler. We're
Yeah.
stickers for your shitty cooler.
Yeah, so
to
if
make
you
it
have
look-
the Igloo or
Yeah.
Coleman or something like that.
Well, now they've started making shitty coolers.
Oh, wow.
Like
Yeah.
they've kind of come up.
They actually make them on their site.
Oh, wow.
There's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of them.
It literally started as just a sticker company, and they wrote shitty like Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh, you see it already? The intoxication, whatever the.
This one.
Oh yeah, the
For the bucket?
intoxicator booze bucket.
Oh, no, the booze bucket insert. How much is it? $50?
50 bucks, but they've got. So basically, they took my bucket insert that I got from Dakine that I love
Yeah.
so much, and you have one, and
Yeah.
Joe the chef has one. Like people that know, you can turn any
Yeah.
5-gallon bucket into a pretty cool cooler with just
Insert.
an insert. And we tested it. Granted, we all know that the Yeti bucket was not designed to be a cooler.
Yes.
But we did the
Yeah.
test here anyway.
The
Could the
intoxicator.
Yeti cooler, and the
I mean,
bucket
the
insert.
Yeti bucket is not a cooler per se, but it's thicker than a standard 5-gallon
Heck yeah.
bucket, and it has a nice sealable thick lid on it.
Absolutely.
So therefore, it should act as some sort of insulation device.
Certainly better than a normal bucket.
Yes.
So we tested the Yeti bucket against the Dakine insert
Yep.
into a shitty 5-gallon bucket
Yeah.
from Home Depot.
Right.
And that bucket cooler lasted 18 hours longer
Something like
holding
that. Yeah.
ice. I mean, it was ludicrous.
Yeah.
And when the Yeti gave up all the ice, there was still a good amount of ice in there. So it was a hands down
It wasn't
slobber knocker.
It wasn't photo finish.
No, it wasn't like we were waiting it out.
Yeah, we weren't weighing out ice at the end.
No, it was an ass kicking. Well, Shiti just came out, and I did some research on this. There's no difference between the Shiti and the Dakine.
How much
Other
was
than
the
the
Dakine?
looks.
The Dakine is about $40. Now that one
Yeah.
is about $50. But dude, they make one in the Intimidator, which is like a Dale Earnhardt looking one. They
Let me
make
see
one.
Hey, pull them all up.
They
Stu.
make
Yep.
the red, white, and blue patriotic one with
Oh,
the big
nice.
Which is
Shitty on the side.
sold out currently.
because it's definitely the one. Like if you check that out, show Troy the red, white, and blue Shitty Intoxicator bucket, which I love the name, the Intoxicator.
So it's the
Yeah.
the cup holders or the red, the stars and stripes.
I mean, there was no doubt that was the one.
Oh, I like that blue one, light blue one.
So these are the actual coolers,
And
here,
they've done a
but
good
yeah.
job. A lot of these, the whole thing is it's like a very 80s retro
Yeah.
vibe in all of them.
That's the new hot thing with the sunglasses and
The
Absolutely.
the cooler itself is the intoxicator. If you just get that, that's kind of going on with the Intimidator theme. But
that's like
and they're saying holds 30 beers.
Oh, yeah. So any 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
That part stays the same. But this is going to be the go-to. People are going to buy this now
Yeah.
because once someone sees that, like the Dakine, it took people in the know. Dakine's not trying to sell coolers. They sell whatever. And the only other company that was doing it was Carhartt,
yeah.
which makes a lot of sense because if I'm on the work site,
Yeah.
grab my Carhartt insert.
You have 5-gallon buckets. You
But-
already have Carhartt gear.
Yeah.
All of Shitty's coolers, the actual coolers, are backpacks.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a lot of stickers on your cooler. I have a couple coolers with some stickers. I would never put a Shitty sticker on my cooler, and I wouldn't have Shitty on my...
Because it says
Because
shitty.
it says Shitty.
Yeah, I feel bad enough about the biscuits and porn sticker
Yeah.
on mine. Because
could
like
be
little
shot-
kids would be
Porn
like,
isn't a known bad word.
no, but it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids, what's biscuits and porn? The funny thing is, my kids have been to biscuits and porn before they ever had any idea. Just because I was
Yeah.
like, we should go here and get biscuits.
Yeah.
I'll be in the back.
Yeah, but shit is one of the words that they learn at an early age and know it as a bad word
Yeah.
and like to throw it out. Like porn isn't like
It's not a known commodity.
it's not a giggly word that kids throw around
I will give you
that
that.
they pick up from mom and dad.
They will later in life, right? What do you think? 7th grade?
Maybe.
You got to know
sooner.
what porn is by 7th
I mean,
grade.
you'll know what it is, but it's still not a word. It's not a. You don't drop something and
Yo, porn.
yeah, you don't.
Porn, my
you,
toe.
You don't get mad and yell porn. You yell shit. You know, like you're dropping one of Carlin's 7 words. You know, you're not.
Yeah. Well, that is the problem with Shitty, but you got to understand there is a
Well, there's
massive segment of the population that finds
Gives
that
zero fucks.
hilarious.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
anybody who has a Calvin sticker on the back of their truck
Peeing
pissing
on
on
something.
any
Yeah.
number of sporting teams.
Any truck nuts.
Anyone who
yeah,
has truck
truck
nuts,
nuts,
on the
yeah.
ground, they want the Shitty cooler.
Have you seen like? I've seen it on Reddit when I scroll through there every now and then. Like, what and you see it just driving around. What people are willing to put on the back of their vehicles?
Nuts?
No, I'm just like stickers, just offensive,
Yeah.
foul stickers that I'm just like, wow, you are just totally cool with the world. Like I've seen like baby on board. If you hit me, I'm gonna murder your ass. Like weird ass stuff like that. Like
Of course.
I mean, it's just insane what people are willing to put out there.
It's just a good. It's kind of like when something's super colorful in nature. You know, it lets things know. Ooh, I probably shouldn't attack that. It could be poisonous
yeah.
or toxic,
Yeah.
if you will. Well, yeah. Anyone with all that stuff on the back of their car, it's just nature
the
saying
one
don't,
that kills me is the
don't attack.
You know how you have the stickers with the family? You know, it's
Yeah.
like how many kids you have,
Yeah.
but it's
I
the
hate
mom
those.
and like 5 other kids, but the husband's X'd out 3 times.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen it.
Like, oh.
Yeah, I've seen the dad with like 3 different wives or girlfriends and
Yeah.
a kid or 2 next to each one. Like, classy.
You could pronounce this Shaitai just like Azwipe.
That is not a shy tie cooler.
Instead of ass wipe.
No, that's a shitty cooler. But
I mean, I'm happy for them. I'm glad they're having success.
that's going to blow up.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, because this concept we've all gotten behind. Like, this is really smart.
Yeah.
Well, this is the demo.
Yeah.
The bucket carrying demo is the
shitty demo.
yeah.
Mm.
How much are their shitty backpack coolers?
They are.
Because I want to see if they're going to keep it. The whole point of the shitty cooler, right, is to be affordable, not to be a Yeti. So, like,
damn.
they're going to hit you?
Yeah, so the backpack should be between $40 and $60 tops.
That's what I would think.
40. Well, let's see here. The
Nailed it.
$69 is the average price for the backpack ones.
Oh,
but there is
that's
getting
too
a little
much.
pricey.
There's a tracker backpack, which I don't know what it is. G2. It's $149, and I think it's because
now they're too big for their britches.
it's because they use the branding tracker, so it's actual like
Fishing?
yeah. It's got the deer
Yep.
Yeah.
Antlers.
Sorry.
And you should pay more for that licensing.
Oh, and the
Yeah, but-
Patriot is
Patriots.
$150 too.
So that's hilarious because they're basically getting in the expensive cooler game.
Oh, yeah. Slowly but surely. They started as a stupid sticker company to put on
They're
your
like,
crappy
Yetis
cooler.
are so stupid.
Oh wait, there's a big difference between G1 coolers, which are $69, and G2 coolers, which are $150.
Yeah, the price.
And the number.
Yeah.
There's a 2.
There's a 2. It's twice the cooler.
You get it.
So Shitty's like, yeah, Yetis are so lame. Oh, wait. I like making money.
Yeah. Isn't that funny how
Yeah.
that works? They're like, guys, we got to shift gears.
We started selling these stickers for $3 a pop, but I'm selling out of them. Let's go for $5. Oh, shit. People are still buying them.
Yep. You know what the number one comment we get? Do you guys sell coolers?
Yeah.
So let's sell coolers.
Yeah. This cooler landed from China cost us $4.99 to make and package and sell. We'll sell it to you for the great price of $69.99.
Right.
Well,
I'm gonna go get the coolers. Hola. Adios.
There you go.
Did you say the price was $69?
yeah, for a
Yep.
G1 and a
Yeah.
140.
Actually, that makes more
That
sense.
makes all the sense.
Why wouldn't a shitty
Why,
cooler?
why wouldn't it be $69?
How much is it? $69.69.
$69.99.
Oh, they missed a golden
Yeah.
opportunity
Yeah.
there.
Agreed.
$69.69.
Though
This
they do
is our
make a
high-end
l-
cooler. It's $420.69.
That's right.
They make the liquor basket booze bucket insert. So
What
it
the
has
hell is that?
So it's got a separate pocket to hold your fifth. And your
All of
cups.
them have that.
Yeah, all of them have it.
No, I'm saying like mine has a.
Has an oversized.
It has
pocket
2
on it.
oversized pockets. That's just the design.
Yeah.
Like it's the exact same.
This whole
design.
thing is just wording and marketing.
Yeah,
period.
it's picking different colors and
But that's all anything is right now. Like
True.
I had fallen prey to that damn Dr. Squatch soap.
oh yeah,
You ever use that stuff or
No.
see? So Stu sends me an article one day,
about how great it is.
or like he sends me a video one day of Dr. Squatch. He's like, "Oh, this is hilarious." So I start watching this video and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I need Dr. Squatch." Like it was like this cool bearded
funny.
dude, and he's all out there like, "Why are you putting chemicals on your balls, guys?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, why am I putting chemicals on my
yeah,
balls?"
I need all natural.
Yeah, and they're like, "Your hair's falling out from all the chemicals." I'm like, yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Hey, not my body hair though. Wait, hold on. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, but they kept showing. They're like, "Do you even know what these chemicals are?" And they're like, "This is just fresh from nature." And then of course the Sasquatch walking
Yeah.
around, "Arr, arr," and the girls are like, "Oh, you smell so good," And it's like, I was like, yeah, I should be using cold pressed hippie soaps.
Yeah, that Bigfoot uses.
Yes. So I ended up buying Dr. Squatch for a while, and I'm talking expensive
Yeah.
soaps. Like this stuff is ludicrously expensive, and I kept buying it, and I was actually digging it. They were shipping it out in reasonable time. Then I had a problem last year where like I ordered a bunch of Dr. Squatch soap, and it took almost 2 months to get to me.
Oh wow.
And it like right away, I order it, and then like I get the email like we're prepared. The Sasquatches are preparing your order now, and I'm like, yeah, so
They
cool,
are,
man,
yeah.
yeah. And like I'm all excited, and then I'm like, these fucking Sasquatches don't know how to put it in the mail. Like the label's been printed, and then like I'm reaching out to them, and they just keep coming back with canned ass answers, like oh man, the Squatches aren't super efficient at this stuff. Remember, they are Sasquatches. I'm like, yo, screw you. It's been 3
The
weeks.
joke is fucked out, man.
Yeah. So it took 2 months to get my order. And I was like, okay, look, it was COVID. The holidays were coming. So then they had this really good deal on some more soaps. And I was like, oh, yeah. So I ordered them 2 months. And I was like, what the hell? So like, and then
They
this
make it right. They do anything for you?
Oh, this
throw
one
in
time.
something?
No, one time they were like, obviously there's been an issue. We'll just resend you a new one. That other one will probably show up one day, and then that whole order will be free. It never showed up. Don't play me, Dr. Squatch. So like I started getting frustrated. Then I ordered again, and it took forever. And I was like, all right, that's 3 times. Like,
Yeah.
your shipping department is a mess. So then I started ordering it on Amazon, where you don't have as many flavors. Because
Yeah.
they have some good smelling soaps. So then those would come right away, but I was reduced to a couple. So then the other day I was like, screw it. I'm going to try Duke Cannon, the big-ass brick of soap.
Right.
I got one of those for Christmas last year.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's a massive bar soap.
And it costs the same price as the little tiny Dr. Squatch, and it shows right up.
Nice.
And it's massive. Like, I've been on the same Duke Cannon bar of soap
Oh, yeah, you'll have it for months.
for weeks and weeks now, and it smells pretty good. Now, I ordered like a variety pack. There's one in there where I'm like, do I really want to smell like tobacco and leather? And I took a big, I took like a big deep inhale when I got it, and I was like, I don't think I want to smell like
Yeah.
tobacco and leather.
There's certain places
You're
you
not a
could go
tobacco
where
and leather guy.
No, I like the one that like the midnight swim. It's basically like cool water
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
you should have tobacco and leather would have been perfect for Nashville.
It's I get it. I get there's a place, but like I want to smell clean. And
Yeah.
I like some of these earthy scents. I just feel like tobacco and leather might be a step too far.
Plain original ivory soap is my jam.
So
That makes sense.
That's
though.
my favorite.
You would be an ivory soap, like traditional.
Now, I've used some of the fancy body washes, and I've gotten that Duke Cannon as a gift, and I'll use all that stuff, but I like to I'm like you. I like to smell clean, not chemically. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
that's the beauty of and Dub is that, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's the first one to ever be like, nah, it's
Yeah.
just basic ass soap.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But I started wanting to get away from all that chemically smell.
dude, I had a guy. I was eating lunch at a Thai place up the street today, and a couple walked in, and this dude had more cologne on than I've smelled on a human being in a long time.
I do not understand
And
that.
it choked me up, dude. And he walked like he didn't even sit near me. Like he just walked by me. I was like, that poor lady has to sit across a table from this guy. Rode in a car probably with this guy. Like, what is this dude thinking?
Maybe she got the Covey.
I get when you're like, yeah, maybe
Like-
he has it. Maybe he can't.
Oh yeah,
smell
he
it.
keeps
Yeah.
He sprays it until he's like, oh, there it is.
It,
Woo.
it reminded me of like me when I was like 16 to 18, you know, or 13 to 18 when you're first getting into like all that stuff, and you're like, oh, chicks love this stuff.
My girls.
So if they like a little bit, guess what they're really gonna like?
all of it.
Half a bottle.
well, it's kind of crazy because you guys bring this up, and just the other day picked up a box of Axe body wash. It was a sample box.
That's where you went wrong.
Yeah, they've gotten a little over the top on. There's a whole body wash that's called anti-hangover body wash, and I'm thinking, you seriously think I'm gonna get in the shower, use this soap, and it's gonna cure my hangover?
Did it work?
You bought it. That's
It was
all
a-
they care about.
No, it just came in a mixed box. Like it wasn't. It was like, you get this. I was like, all right, I'll try it, whatever. But I was like, this is ridiculous.
Stu, you're like 3 times the age demographic for Axe body wash.
He's also exactly the demographic for Axe Body Wash.
Trying to try something new. No,
Yeah,
The
don't
guy
get it
trying to
twisted.
get back to that age.
Yeah, don't get it
Okay.
twisted. Stu and
Yeah.
13-year-olds.
Yeah.
That is the demo. I saw my girls saw me put cologne on the other day. Like I was finished getting ready, so
Yeah.
like I didn't just walk out of the shower, but like they saw me like I sprayed and then I just walked
Walked
through
through
it.
it,
I sprayed
yeah.
one pump and walked through it, and they were like, "What was that?" And I was like, "Ooh, teaching moment."
Yeah.
That's how you put on perfume and cologne.
Yeah.
Right there. It's one spray in the air.
Walk
you walk
through it.
through
Yeah.
it. Don't start, because I used to
Yeah.
put it on my
Wrist?
I put it on my wrist, and then
Yep.
I put it on my neck, and then
Yep.
I take a little and put it on the grundle.
Yeah.
Because for some reason I just always thought
and then later in the night, he's like, "Why am I burning?"
Yeah.
there were times I'll tell you what, don't shave your grundle and then put on cologne.
Don't put aftershave on.
Yeah,
like,
that's a pro
yes.
tip.
Smack your hands
That's a
together.
pro
and-
tip.
I still have my. I use it all the time. I have my Old Spice aftershave. I use it whenever I get the razor out.
This
Straight
son
shave.
of a bitch. He's got Old Spice and,
And
Axe.
Axe. How is that?
How do you get hard? I mean, this,
Oh, he has something to help with that too, I'm sure.
dude, I mean, that sounds Old Spice and Axe. It's
Well,
like,
no, the
here's
Axe
the
just showed up today.
1940s and
I've never
2014.
I've never used a single Axe product in my entire life, and just went after these body lotion, like soaps. body wash, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot because pretty much.
Your showers aren't extreme enough.
My showers aren't extreme enough.
Nah, I'm sure you smell good, though, Stu.
I got the poo on me.
We should have a done. We should have
girls.
Okay.
Girls and women do not like excessive smells like that.
No, I think I think when you're younger, maybe you do. But I agree
Maybe.
with you. There is you want it to be noticeable if you're right up on them
Yeah.
and never.
Not across the room.
So would you buy the cologne that you like, or would you buy the cologne that your girl likes?
Unfortunately, the majority of colognes that I wear are the ones that my wife says she
Yes.
likes because,
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell do I care?
Yeah.
Like, I still, though, if left to my own devices, I'm old school, like Safari.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that Ralph Lauren stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I dig that. But she's got some other one. Like every year I'll get beard oils.
Yeah.
And like I get the variety pack and I come home and I'll be like, I love this one. She's like, nope.
Yeah.
And I'll put on another one.
I
She's
thought
like,
you were
yep.
a cool
Like,
water guy.
no, I was more Dracar. I never had
Oh,
the
God.
money to get the cool water
Yeah.
when that was the thing.
I was Dracar and mostly Dracar knockoff. And what was the other one? Obsession?
Oh yeah, that's a
Obsession
classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Nowadays, there's so many out there. There's a fragrance out of a little tiny boutique shop in New York called Memento. Now that's my jam, but that stuff costs $1 million.
Yeah.
Like I went to this one hotel in Baltimore and like they have this stuff and I'm like, what is this? So, like went down a rabbit hole like researching it and found it and they have a cologne of the stink, the Memento. And that stuff was seriously like $250 for like a little tiny thing. I
Yeah.
was like, "Bleh."
So
I
you're
guess
like-
I won't be smelling good. I'm
You're
gonna,
like squirt $25.
yeah.
Squirt.
I've got this bottle of it's not even really cologne. It's like a body spray, real light
Yeah.
stuff from Bath and Body Works back in the day. I don't even know if they still do men's stuff, but they used to do men's stuff.
Yeah,
And I've had it for like 20 years or something. I probably still have half the bottle. I very rarely wear that stuff anyway. Just
Yeah, I had this Aqua de Zorio, like
I don't wear cologne
Aqua
on a daily
Marine,
basis.
something like that. But
No,
now
it's
I'm just
rare
wearing-
that I put on cologne. But when there's a certain time and a place where I want to have a little cologne.
Ooh, is it deli time?
Oh yeah, it's deli time. This is from the
Nice.
Trapezium Brewery, and this one is called Ruled by the Sun. Now I thought this was interesting because it's a pale American wheat with tangerine.
Ooh, sounds delicious.
It should be good. Means nothing.
16-ounce cans. Interesting.
Yep, I've been doing this long enough to know that just because I think it's going to be good, literally means nothing.
You weren't here last week, Stu. We had a bona fide deli. Got 2 4s.
I heard about that.
It was quite delicious. I'm actually over here drinking it again. We have one left if you want to try it.
I'll have to go for it.
So what do we have here? This is a 16-ounce trapezium,
Yep.
pale American wheat with tangerine. Keep cold, drink fresh. What's the stats on it?
6.2 ABV. They're selling it
Nice.
in only 4 packs of 16 ounces. You can get it at the brewery for $7, but it says
Are
tangerine.
they local here?
Trapezium's in Petersburg.
Okay, yeah.
So tangerine, lemon, cotton candy grapes, fresh wheat, and morning dew are some of the notes you'll experience in this pale
Cotton
American
candy.
wheat.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. My daughter bought a cotton candy soda the other day.
Ugh.
Like she was at the grocery store and she's like, "I want this, Dad." And I looked at it and I was like, "Honey, you're gonna regret that."
Yeah.
Okay, can somebody tell me if I'm losing it, but do you guys smell anything when you smell this beer?
It does have a weird funk to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not overly, like there's not a whole lot there.
Oh God. Talk that way.
Ooh.
It says, "We are sun worshippers, heat seekers, fire kindlers. We embrace this season of unscheduled days followed by seemingly endless nights."
Easy for you to say.
Seemingly endless nights.
Flows wonderful.
Here's to, I can't hardly read it. Here's
No, I
to
know, that is-
eternal summer. Tangerine, lemon, cotton candy, grapes. Oh, it's cotton candy grapes.
Yeah.
Fresh
Whatever that
wheat.
is.
There's grapes that they've hybrid to taste like cotton candy. You will notice you will experience in this pale American wheat. I never understand when they put these fonts on these cans.
No,
that
that
you
are
can't
illegible.
read. Yeah.
No, it is so frustrating. And this one was exactly that. Like I looked at it and I just turned it and said the name.
White lettering on a yellow can. Like you can't read it. It's crazy with all kinds of things going on in the background.
This beer,
Thank God Troy's getting the marketing side of things. Love it.
this beer is, this beer has gone a couple different ways already with me. This beer has a different flavor profile every sip
Every
for
sip.
the first 4
yeah,
sips.
the first one was not good for me.
No.
I'm hoping it gets better.
You like grapefruit?
There was a lot of grapefruit in the first one.
Which is like of all the citrus, which it's a citrus fruit, Stu.
Wait, what?
Okay, wait. Say that again. Slow down.
Of all the citrus, it's the worst one.
It is because it's the tartest.
Yes. And this has a lot of
It says
that.
a lot of it.
But I just had a sip a minute ago, and I got the cotton candy. Don't ask me how.
I'm not getting any tangerine yet.
No.
Look at the size of these tangerines. Bro, that's grapefruit.
I'm liking the fact that it's not really, I guess that's the pale part of it. It's not really giving me what I would say is a coat on the aftertaste.
Yeah, it's definitely a pale ale.
I can't tell what it is. I can tell you I've given it a 2.5 and I've given it a 4
Oh wow.
in my head. Like I've really worked through some stuff
Yeah.
here. It's like going to therapy. Oh, now I get it. It's basically
This is
It's kind of, for me, like across the board, it's just flat. Like this.
Are you not getting all of that tart
No, but I mean,
grapefruit?
I do taste the grapefruit, which I don't really like.
No.
the first
But-
3 sips were pure pink grapefruit to me.
Yeah, and
I'm
it's
on-
still in the back of my
It's
throat.
still in the back of my throat. The fourth one wasn't a sour. I'm waiting to get to the other 47 notes they talked about because I'm still on the pink grapefruit.
Well, I guess because I didn't explain it. Like I feel like it went on a line. It started way up high and then started going down and down and down and like just kind of as I sip more, it's just kind of leveled
Plateaued?
off. Yeah, it's not.
Ely said it best.
I'm not even know how to phrase my feelings right now.
Yeah.
I would not even know how to phrase.
I texted him the other day.
Oh, you respond?
Yeah, he did. It was about 12 hours later, maybe a whole day later. He was like, oh, cool. Sent him a Spotify channel I've been listening to because I know he's a big Spotify guy.
Yep.
I've been listening to this channel called White Dad Summer Barbecue. Pretty good.
That adds up.
Pretty good hits. And he was like, oh, it sounds good. You guys still podcasting on Thursdays? I said, yeah, but not this Thursday.
I had the same thing. The Abacus reached out to me the other day. He's like, hey, now that you guys are really like doing the Thursdays, he's like, I think I can make it by more often. Like if you're looking for another one. I was like hell yeah.
Yeah.
Next week we're gonna do Monday.
Monday.
Which is like
and
sucks.
we may do too.
Well, we have to. This had to become a double
Yeah.
episode tonight because it's next week's screwy. It seems like everybody's got something.
Yep.
And next week I'm going to be doing a fast, a cleanse. We'll get to it.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
wrote a check my ass can't cash, and now here we are.
Yeah, and thank God my name wasn't adhered to that like it was a few months ago. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I ran my mouth to my wife that we were talking about doing it.
Yeah.
And then like a month later, she's like, "Hey, I found one that I think we should do." And I was like, no, that ship
was
sailed.
us.
That ship sailed.
We've forgotten that.
And you were like, no, we, the guys in the podcast. And she's like, no, we, you and me.
Yep. And then
Let's not get to that yet. Let's stay on this.
all right,
weird beer.
all right. Well, who wants to go? Stu, you are up. Ruled by sun.
Love the name.
Ruled by the sun.
Ruled by the sun. Love the name. To Troy's point, exactly. White on yellow does not lend itself to good marketing. You can't even see the blue description or try and read it. So it's getting a definite loss of a half point for zero marketing. It is 6.2 on the ABV, so it's going to hit you.
I feel it.
But the flavor profile is all up front, and it fades the more I drink it. So I'm just going to go middle of the road and give this a 2.5.
Right down the middle.
Because
You'll
I
never
could see
seek it out. But
I could see drinking this if somebody gave it to me. It's kind of refreshing. It's not overpowering, but it's a pale ale.
Well, it's a wheat, so it shouldn't even be hoppy. But there's something going. I can't tell what's going on here.
I don't taste any wheat in here.
I mean,
Well, it says it, so I assume.
Well, yeah. It
But I'm
also
with you.
says.
I'm
a
going
lot.
to give this exactly what it is. It's kind of like Petersburg, just there.
Ouch.
Our Petersburg demographic is going to rise up.
That's messed up, Stu. We have listeners in Petersburg.
that's right.
Yeah,
Damn
my buddy Randall, Rockin' Randall from the Petersburg Panhandle.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have listeners in Petersburg. So
Okay.
real
Come at 'em.
cool, Stu. Real
At
cool.
Stu.
Yeah, it's just Stu at InsideThePalletHouse.com.
There you go.
So I'll go here. So I actually this beer, like I said, I have really vacillated here. I've gone back and forth. I'm all over the board. I like the wheatness, I guess, like that light flavor profile. I think Stu though keeps calling it an ale, like it has hops, and I do think you may be right because there's something in the back of my mouth that won't let go. The grapefruit bugs me. I don't want it that tart. I'd like it to be more orangey. The tangerine more
I
so.
like sours, but that grapefruit tart just does not sit well with me.
There is something that's a weird cotton candy kind of aftertaste, which I kind of dig. So I'm almost willing to forgive the grapefruit, but not enough. I can't go 2.5 because it's better than middle of the road. So it's a 3. It's a 3 for me.
I mean, is grapefruit even listed as one of the
No, but you can't deny that's what it
know.
tastes like. I mean,
It's not tangerine at all.
no.
I
That's
mean-
why I'm saying it's a 3 for me.
I really am feeling like Yealy right now. Like, I do not know how to judge this beer. Like, I don't want to pan it because I don't like it,
But you don't hate it.
but I do not hate it.
I know.
And I do not.
That's why I went
There's nothing I like about it either. Like,
right down the middle.
over the top. I mean, I hate to follow Stu and go 2.5, but I don't think I could go higher or lower. It's middle of the road. Like, you're not gonna spit it out, but it's just the tart. It just doesn't.
Would
Is it-
again
is-
you say this is that kind of beer that you let the listeners go try it
no.
themselves?
I mean,
Make
I
a
like
decision?
Look, obviously, there's somebody out here that likes this garbage. You know, I mean,
Well, Trapezium's a good brewery.
yeah.
Like everything I've had from Trapezium has been good. This is still a 3 for me. Like I've never had anything bad. It's just this isn't gonna cut
I
it.
like sour, so I would recommend different sours. I just don't like this sour.
This isn't even supposed to be a sour.
I know,
Like that's where they screwed up.
but this is staying tart in my mouth the whole time. The tartness is not going away.
There's a boatload of tart.
Yeah,
It's the only lingering
yeah.
flavor. But it's not a sour like
No.
where it's like you get that ting in the back of your cheeks. It's just like on the roof of your mouth sour.
It's kind of more like a
But it's not like it goes like it misses that boat.
yeah.
It's
not
just
enough
tart.
flavor, but it's just
Yeah.
Sometimes I think they just stumble upon this shit and then just make up a name and a bunch of shit around it. Because
they do.
Ruled by the sun. man.
Trust me,
yeah,
they do. I've learned a lot in my last 2 months of working at a brewery.
well, obviously you throw a bunch of ingredients together, it doesn't come out how you want. You don't want to throw it all out. You want to market it as best
Yeah.
you can. And
So you're trying to make somebody try to remake the same batch and it didn't come out the same. So
Yeah.
it still tastes good, but it doesn't the same. So you
this
rename
is
it.
a one-off of this that we're
Yeah,
making special for this
exactly.
run only. Oh, you fucked it up. Gotcha.
yeah. That's code for that.
That's what you should label it. Just fucked up.
Yeah. Shitty beer.
I got some on my hands. It's super
So what'd you give?
I gotta give it a 2.5.
So we're
Alrighty then.
That's not gonna cut it.
No, not
So it's
at
got
all.
a 3, a 2.5,
2.5. So
I mean, we're all right there in the same.
That's unfortunate because I don't I feel like that score's lower than what this is, but you can't go back and change it. That's what it is.
and just so the listeners know, it's $13.95 for a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans from like a Total Wine or somewhere.
that's not a good deal.
That's not a good deal.
Well, none of your 4-pack beers from most of the small breweries are cheap.
On another note, I feel great.
The 6.2 is kicking in.
It's a 16-ounce 6.2 beer. I mean, I definitely feel a little stronger, certainly more handsome.
What's the score? 6.2.
Yeah, it's a good beer in that respect.
All right, so back to your fast.
Oh,
I
man.
gotta hear this.
Oh no. Is
So
this a
when-
food fast?
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Your
read.
wife does not need to fast.
No.
Not at all. Like any doctor would tell her not to do that.
But she wants to, like, it's also a detox.
So how many days?
Yeah, but we all
3.
know detox is like hippy dipping. There's no real science behind quote unquote detoxing.
All right, well, then I'm going to take these crystals out of my vagina because now I feel like you're going to tell me that that's wrong, too. And I'm a goop. I'm a goop person. I'm a
You're a
gooper.
goop girl.
Yeah, I'm a goop girl.
Yeah, you always have been.
Well, you got to detox.
Always.
You got to detox before you do like a colonoscopy. I mean, they give you that medicine, you flush your
It's
system.
not detoxing.
No, that's
Yeah.
literally just flushing
Yeah.
everything out.
Well, you can try.
Which this may do that. So apparently we are doing the beach body
Oh, nice.
cleanse. Yeah, so it's a brand name.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty excited.
It's a 3-day.
It's a 3-day beach body cleanse, and I am
Like
allowed
full 72 hours.
Yeah, and I'm allowed to eat vegetables.
Oh, okay. So it's not a.
So like I plan on leaning in on like carrots. I think that's going to
Yeah.
be my jam. Try to eat some carrots so I'm not miserable.
Like any vegetable.
I haven't done enough research to know exactly what
I feel
I'm
like there's
allowed,
gonna be
but
a catch because
there may be. My wife said I could eat vegetables, so I was like, all right, this sounds okay.
I could eat like peas and lima beans and broccoli. Like
It's a good thing she signed up for the 3-day refresh and not the ultimate recess, which is 3 weeks.
Dude, no, I'm refreshing the system. Just gonna get some toxins out. Jump start this whole.
so are
gut
you gonna
biome.
try to fast as long as you can without eating?
I don't know if that's recommended for someone my size. I don't know that I would
Well, I
want
mean, you'll
to.
be drinking the things, right? That has stuff in it.
Yeah, what am I getting, Stu? Am I getting like I think I have some
Gotta have some protein or something in it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I
vitamins
ordered the ones that because when we were doing this, I was like, she was like, "What flavor do you want?" And I said, "Whichever one has the most protein."
Yeah.
So easy 3-day refresh meal prep.
No, not meal prep, man. I got like a bunch of stuff,
Fast.
shakes and such.
Yeah, it's all liquid based, right?
Yes, but apparently I am allowed to eat some veggies. So
3-day refresh includes Shakeology. There we go. Fiber sweeps, a blend of whole ground flax, chai,
now we're talking.
psyllium
Yes.
seed husk, and vanilla fresh.
Mouth
high
is
protein.
watering.
This is going great.
Yeah.
In a 3-day refresh, you'll have 4 of these drinks each day. 1 serving of Shakeology in the morning, Fiber Sweep in the midday, and Vanilla
Yeah.
Fresh
Fiber
for
Sweep.
lunch and
Fiber
dinner.
sweep is my jam, dude.
Dude,
Vanilla Fresh is to support
now
your 3-day cleanse.
you will be fine because you work from home. What is your wife thinking?
Yeah, there is some truth to that. Like
Yeah.
I have access. In fact, this week we were trying to do it, and I told her, I said I can't. I got to do a podcast Monday night, which is I'm gonna be drinking booze,
Yeah.
so I can't do it.
Yeah.
So next week,
So when do you start?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. So the next episode that comes out, since this is a double, we will not have an update. But but the one after that,
Yeah.
we will have an update, and I will
If
be
you're alive.
shredded.
Would you like to know your daily 3 shakes?
Hell yeah!
Vanilla Berry Delight, which is supposed to be your breakfast in preparation for the morning.
That sounds fantastic.
Mojito, and then strawberry lemonade and vanilla spice. There's actually like 4 shakes that you.
I question
can
if
have
that's the
during-
one I got because I had to order like a specific flavor.
Lemon drops. There's another one. There's a couple different shakes that you can have, but yeah, you have to make your own.
Is one of them colon blast?
Super colon
That's
blow.
fiber
Yeah.
sweep.
The fiber sweep. Yeah.
Fiber sweep is definitely colon blast.
There's just like warnings all over it. Only drink while sitting on the toilet.
Oh, these are the 5 recipes for the 3-day refresh to make your smoothies as you want to.
What are the odds Stu missed this?
Yeah, that doesn't check
This
out.
doesn't add up.
But no, these are part of your 3-day cleanse. You get 5 flavors. That's it.
Yeah, well, I only ordered like one flavor. I don't want variety here
So what's the point? Like, why is your wife all in on this?
because I'm gonna flush my body, dude, of toxins. I'm gonna be shredded. She knows somebody that did it and ended up like starting a diet after that.
Uh huh.
And they did the flush and they cut like 8 pounds. And then when they started their diet, like it didn't bump back up. Like that was the base. And then
Yeah.
things worked out. So she thinks that I'm going to like come out of this reinvigorated and not eating carbs with her. But I will definitely come out of this with a pizza in hand.
Does your wife think?
I'm handsome? No.
No.
Apparently that's part of
No,
the
I was
problem.
gonna ask. Does your wife like Do you think your wife wants you to be in better shape than you are?
Based on the side comments, sure.
But it maybe not even be.
But then I go to
shape.
Nashville and take like photos like
yeah,
that.
yeah. That
Like
was amazing.
I've embraced the other side of this.
Yeah, you're living your best dad life.
Dude. When you're a 10, you can carry a few
Yeah.
extra pounds. Great.
Exactly.
Now I'm a 9. Who cares?
Yeah.
Or a 40 plus.
Yeah, look. I look great, dude. I'm an old man with Invisalign, a fucking gut.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing fine. Like, I look
Yeah.
pretty good.
I have mostly all my hair. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
killing it.
Dude, I'm crushing it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's how I feel.
I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job.
My wife has never said anything remotely close to anything about that.
My wife has never commented on my looks, but she'll make comments like, "Oh, you're eating another slice."
That's a
That's
comment.
a
That's a
backhanded-
direct comment. Yeah.
It's not backhanded compliment. It's just backhanded.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say compliments. This is backhanded
Okay, yeah.
complaint.
Yeah, there's just, and I'll just look at her and be like, make it 2.
Yeah.
And
Are
there's
you
no way
challenging
you
me?
could do it the other way. There's no way you could say something.
I don't have anything to say.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's just in general, it's a double standard.
There was a time in her life where she carried more weight. Let me just say that.
It's called being pregnant.
No. There was a time in her life where she carried a little more weight.
I've only known your wife to be super thin.
Yeah, I'm not saying she was
Yeah.
big. I'm just saying she carried more weight. I think that may have been the sexiest version of her ever.
Yeah.
Even. So like when she adds weight, I'm like, yeah.
Go for it. Yeah.
Like, let's do this. Like, let's eat mac and cheese and like just lay here.
Yeah.
Do you
Like,
see
that's
yourself going onto a diet after the 3-day cleanse? Because the biggest problem with most of those things is compliance. Most people just don't follow the rules. They just get that slice of pizza.
Look, I've just always
Yeah,
wanted to
you
try
could
a
just eat the
cleanse.
whole thing. You could eat all day when she's not here. And be
No,
like,
I'm going to take it serious. I want to try a cleanse. I want to see what it feels like. Because if I can, right, if I can like live a better life, then maybe I should. But the goal is not for me to come out eating grape nuts and carrots.
Yeah.
I actually like grape nuts with honey.
Bro,
It's breakfast cereal. It's
I'm
good
a
stuff.
grape nuts guy.
Yeah.
Pre Invisalign. Now that my teeth all just swim around in my mouth, I can't crunch anything, which is going to be difficult for the carrots. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
shit.
Puree 'em.
I do not want pureed anything. If I'm beach nutting it over Gerber baby and food, I'm going to be furious.
Don't you get like 90 minutes or so a day with Invisalign to have them out? Or something like that?
Yeah, that's my coffee time.
Oh, okay.
How's your Invisalign going?
Horrible.
Still taking Advil?
No.
Just slower than you thought?
No, I mean it's doing its thing. I just, you put them in, they hurt like a bitch. I got one tooth that literally just won't set. It just slowly keeps moving, and like I can grab it and just move it
Oh,
around.
wow.
It's brutal. Like I'm not psyched about that particular tooth, but that one needed a lot of work. It had to come from like my feet to my face. So that one's had some movement.
do you go at all? You might have said this, but do you go at all to an actual orthodontist at any point and get them to check?
I do
the-
about every month. No, about every 2 months. I mean,
And-
Because 4 trays.
So have you gone?
Yeah.
And they say it's going well.
Ah, dude, they shave my teeth and shit. Like they literally will go in there with like a blade, be like,
Oh
like,
my God!
so
Damn.
and I'm like, why are we doing this exactly? And they're like, so we don't have to pull teeth. And I'm like, all right, get to shaving.
Yeah.
But now I got these little like chiclet teeth. I'm not real psyched about this.
So
whole
I'd
thing.
imagine like if you're straightening your teeth out and it's been for so long, they're not going to line up level.
No, because I've worn them down at all their
Right, so they're
screwy
gonna
angles.
have to. Yeah, they're gonna have to like do something.
I think when this is all done, I'm just gonna get them all knocked out and get some dope
Just get
dentures.
veneers.
Yeah, that's what I need. Giant
Yeah.
veneers. But I mean, like 2 sizes too big.
Yeah, big old chompers.
That's what I'm talking about. I want horse
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, I want to be able to feed you an apple with my hand flat out like this.
Yeah, and I want that too.
I want that apple.
Yeah, I think that sounds great. My lips all
Hey, guys.
flopping around.
Come on over to the podcast. We're gonna feed Brendan tonight.
Unleash the fury, Brendan.
His teeth doesn't look better though. So
Kids, hold your hand really, really flat.
Don't get spooked. Don't stand
Yeah.
behind him. He just
No.
kicks randomly.
see all the stuff.
So be it.
All of our kids won't have to deal with that because we take care of our kids' teeth, unlike our parents who were just like, "You went to the dentist a couple years ago. What are you talking about?"
My dad to this day doesn't use toothpaste.
What's he brush his teeth with?
Baking soda, I bet.
No, just water. Like the whole time growing up. Like I remember like if my mom was there, it was like, here's the toothpaste. My dad's like, you can use water. And he has perfect teeth.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen it. There's fluoride in the water. I
Yeah.
guess it must be his logic. I don't know. But he brushes his teeth, just brushes his teeth. And he's got perfect damn teeth.
Well, there's a lot to the genetics of that because, like,
Yeah.
my girl's mom, she never had to have, like, she's 40-something and her teeth are in the perfect position, never had braces, nothing. People come out, like, there's people that don't have to ever touch a dentist except for a cleaning.
I never had cavity and never went to an orthodontist. Not that I couldn't have. I mean, but
Myself,
My
on the
teeth
other
are fine.
hand, I had every single baby tooth pulled because I had 3 and 4 roots, and then I had to have 4 permanent teeth pulled because my jaw was too small for all the teeth.
I got away with, sorry, this just reminded me this. I got away with one this weekend. my daughter lost a tooth.
oh, that's
No tooth
and,
fairy?
and she comes out and she's like, hey, lost a tooth. And I always will pull this where I'm like, look, you deal directly with me, I'll pay more for that tooth. The tooth fairy's $1. Like, and I've established over the years, like a tooth fairy is $1. But I, on the other hand, can be negotiated with. We can, so it's not a fixed rate. Let's see what we got. And she came out and my wife made a comment like, oh, you're going to the tooth fairy? And she's like, oh no, I'm here to negotiate.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I'll double the tooth fairy. And she's like, absolutely not. And I was like, okay, go $4. She's like, I was thinking it was going to be a little higher than that this time around, Dad. And then she
You
tried.
created a monster, dude.
Well, it ended up at 5.
She's old enough. She's old enough to know. Dad got paid yesterday.
But I question, is this the beginning of there's no tooth fairy?
Yes.
So this dude, I'm just gonna milk this guy for what I can, which I'm fine with that. Like let's negotiate because I would much rather give you $5 than me have to sneak in the middle of the night and try to locate that damn tooth and then slip $1 into the pillow. I find that to be nerve wracking.
You don't have to do that.
What do? You have a technique?
Both my kids, when they got their first teeth pulled, because they had to have teeth pulled early.
You got the pillow?
Yeah.
got the little box.
Yes.
Oh,
And we said,
yeah.
just sit the box out on your dresser, and the tooth fairy will come get it. If you put it on your pillow, they have trouble finding it.
See, my youngest daughter, she will take the pillow that has a little pouch and she'll put a little note in there. Like, you're the tooth fairy, you can find it. And then she'll hide that damn tooth.
Dude, your daughters, man.
See,
I can't wait. Teenage years are gonna be so fun for you.
I did.
I know, I'm
the-
super psyched.
I'm gonna be over here with popcorn. Just
I went the route where I told them to put it under their bed, under the pillow before they went to sleep. But when I went to go tuck them in bed and lay them down, and just slip the hand under it and then grab it and pull it back out. Like,
Yeah, see that
not
never,
trying to go up there when they're sleeping. 'Cause
that
that's a little
never
rough.
would. No, that would never work. My kids would check that tooth 100 times. They wake up in the middle of the night, check the tooth. They want to know where it is. Like I said, my one daughter will move it around throughout the night.
we forgot to do the tooth fairy the other night, a couple weeks ago, and the wife was like, "Damn it, we forgot to do it," and he didn't even realize it. And then one time he did put it under his pillow, and we're like, "Yeah, the tooth fairy couldn't find it." And then next time he left it out.
We did that once because we literally couldn't find it. We were like, "Boy, you must have hit it too
We
good."
started too, and it worked. We would get before COVID. We would get the silver dollars, the
Oh,
Susan
yeah,
B. Anthony, and those were what the tooth fairy brought. So the kids,
Those are the heat.
That's good.
the kids were like, "Oh, it's not just $1. It's cooler than just $1."
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a
I think
Sacagawea.
once or twice I did use the $2 bill.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
those are cool.
I almost had to come off that $2 bill to buy the tooth the other night because I carry a $2 bill. Because I find when I'm dealing with schmucks like y'all, like if we're doing dollar bets on like UFC fight or something,
Yeah.
pick your guy. And then it's like if I pull out a $2 bill, I can usually command an extra $1 for the $2 bill. I'll be like, it's 3 to my $2 bill. And usually they'll do it
Yeah.
because the $2 bill is unique.
Yeah.
What they don't realize is the value is still 2.
Yep.
But I almost had to come off a 2 the other night because she was. But I got her. I held her. She held steady at 5.
I think my
goodness.
younger
Damn.
son has figured out there's no tooth fairy and no Santa. But I think his older brother, 2 years older than him, doesn't has not even thought
Funny
about
how
it.
that works, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I think my younger's hip to it before my older.
We got my youngest to stay one more year with Santa because the year she started questioning it, we decided to go for Christmas Eve over to their grandparents' house, and we stayed past midnight. So once we were past midnight, we decided to come back home, but I'd called the neighbors and said, hey, go inside the house, go upstairs to the attic, put the presents under the tree. That way, we've all four been together. There's no way they would think that Santa is
Brilliant.
is us.
Same way you murder a streetwalker. I mean, wait, what?
Precisely.
Yeah. But the crazy thing was
I was with Brendan
that
all
was
night.
probably one of the worst.
And I was with Troy.
That was probably one of the worst Christmases ever because we got back home about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and quote unquote Santa had come, and both of my girls lost their shit. They're like, "How the Santa came?" They were pissed that they didn't get a chance to try and catch him. And I was like, "Well,
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, and
That's what you get for keeping your kids out past midnight on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Watch me get drunk while Santa does his job. That'll teach him.
yeah, that was the 1 year that lasted, and next year everything was done, which is great because once they don't believe in Santa, you can go do things instead
but
of
it's
buying
not-
gifts. It's all about experiences instead of gifts.
Christmas can't be as fun when the kids don't believe,
No,
right?
it can't be.
It can't be. I gave zero shits about Christmas from the time I was 18 to 31 when my first son was born. Like, I was like, big deal.
No,
I
it
just gotta spend a bunch-
recharges your batteries.
Yeah, like, but as soon as the first kid was here, I was like, this is awesome again.
Yeah.
Game on.
Guess what? Halloween school again. Guess what? Every holiday's pretty freaking awesome again.
And all that's about to go away.
Yeah, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I had a pretty good Christmas. Well, I'd imagine like once Santa was done and we were older, we didn't have to go to. We would go to Saturday Mass, then have one
Heathen.
present. We'd open up presents Christmas Eve and not have to get up Christmas Day. Sleep in.
That was always the trick. And then my wife commandeered
I don't like
that.
sleeping in.
Oh, I love sleeping.
You sleep in every day, though.
Yeah. Now you're talking. That's how it's done, son.
And breaking off checks to people isn't fun to me. Like, I like the gifts, even though I'm not a good gift giver. Like, I like watching people open gifts.
Oh, not breaking off checks. I'm just saying like experiences. Like go do stuff instead.
I
of
know,
like,
but like, to me, giving somebody a ticket to a trip on Christmas isn't as fun as watching them open whatever and play with it. Like,
right?
it's
No,
not as
that's cool at a certain age. But I guess like as they get older, they want to do things.
we
Sorry,
boring
I
you.
don't know where that cricket came from.
Beautiful night out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my tongue because I think I would lose a point.
Oh, shit. He's gotten through this whole episode.
Yeah.
I'm literally about to wrap it up.
Minus 1 point for bringing up the points.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yep.
We had both forgotten all about it.
Stu -1, counting chickens. There it is.
You should have never brought up the cricket.
Yes. Such a good call. He counted chickens. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Well, Stu, you almost made a positive note. No negative points. He literally won't say a word. He just nodded. He pursed his lips and nodded. That's fantastic. Oh, man. All right. Let's run this.
Let's do this
run
again,
this thing
guys.
back.
See you next week.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't had a chance to head over to Nectar Sunglasses, please do so and drop ITPH.
No, that's the old code. Got too
Ooh.
popular. Had to put a new one out there. Bowflex.
Drop Bowflex in the coupon code. You'll get 20% off.
I was rocking my
I think-
aviators today, and my neighbor was like, "Man, I like those sunglasses." And I was
Damn
like,
right.
"Thank you very much."
I think we should change it from Bowflex to Wings
Wings.
Wings?
for the coupon code.
What?
I'm confused. I know what wings are, and I know you were talking about coupon code, but what's that have to do with anything?
Brendan's picture from last week.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that went right over my head.
You get to
Stu.
keep your point
Yeah.
right there.
The Bowflex is not really.
I'm in the gym now. Can't you tell?
You should have said angel wings. That would have.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
If you haven't had a chance, or if you need to get a mortgage or refinance, please do head over to Screen Door Mortgage. Ask for Jimmy. he'll be the one who answers the phone. That's the beauty of it. He will take care of you. Make a difficult, confusing situation anything but. He will take care of you for sure. If you haven't had a chance to head over to our Facebook page, please do so. And rate and review. We would love to have it.
We need it.
And you can always find us, or you can always send us topics at insidethepallethouse@gmail.com. Apparently, we're on Twitter and Instagram, but you would never know it. That's at ITPH Podcast. And if you have too much money, we will always accept it, you rich sons of bitches.
And we know you have extra money. You're getting that government money. Send it over this way.
You can do it at Venmo.
At Inside the Pallet House.
Thank you guys so much. We'll be talking to you next week. Cheers.
Cheers. Go check out that Facebook page. It's got that sweet picture of Brendan and his wings that Stu was just bringing up.
Sexy AF.
Yeah. It would look good on your Christmas card. And by you, I mean the listeners. Use it. Have at it.
You know what? I give permission to use that on your Christmas cards. I do. It's on our Facebook page. If you look up Inside the Pallet House podcast, you will find a sexy, sexy picture of me in Nashville.
Pure angel.
Love you, Chris. Love you, Chris. Peace out.
That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?
Anybody else want to talk on the mic? Get this shit stick out of here.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
It's weird podcasting as I lay in this pile of money.
By the way, you know, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point.